I would like to thank the school, the administration, and Pastor QUIBOLOY for opening up another law school after 54 years. Ito yung pangatlo. And education is good. Lawyers we need badly because with the growing population, more conflicts and controversy will arise. And lawyers are there to help, to arbitrate, to advise, to prevent quarrel and trouble. This is a democracy. We need the services of a lawyer.
Congratulations to the first batch of graduates of Jose Maria College of Law. Thank you, Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, for your vision and mission, for your undying love and help, especially to the deprived, challenged, and less fortunate individuals to achieve their dreams. To the graduates, you are now entering a very challenging phase of your lives, as this day signifies not just the completion of law school, but of your eligibility to join the legal profession very soon. Again, congratulations to the Jose Maria College Juris Doctor Class of 2020. Salamat po at ingat.
Good day to everyone, and congratulations to the first batch of graduates of the JMC College of Law. It is my hope that all of you will continue to always be on the side of justice and truth. Congratulations to Pastor Apollo Quiboloy for laying the groundwork in producing the future lawyers of our country. You are truly a great visionary. Congratulations to the faculty and staff for your dedication, guidance, and perseverance in ensuring that your students can be the best graduates of their time. Lastly, let us all be part of nation building and let us restore the values of this great nation. Congratulations at mabuhay po kayong lahat.
I know this is a memorable feat on the part of the institution and its founding president, Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. The batch of spiritually and morally upright leaders is your contribution for a just and peaceful society. To the graduates, it's time to celebrate all the hard work that led to this joyful occasion. I wish you success in all your future endeavors. Maraming salamat at mabuhay.
Good morning. May I first thank Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, founding president of Jose Maria College, and Law Dean Israelito P. Torion, for inviting me to this momentous and joyful occasion, celebrating the first ever commencement exercises of the JMC College of Law. To the first law graduates of this school, I convey the warm greetings and congratulations from the Legal Education Board. Having just completed the first phase of your never-ending study of law, you are now on the verge of becoming lawyers. I have no doubt at all that you will become good lawyers, for your school has ensured that you are equipped with a learning regimen of law infused with the core values of love of God and country and of upholding the rule of law. This is what real education is all about: the development of both mind and spirit. Today, you have earned the right to celebrate and savor this wonderful moment. But you must also bear in mind that this is not yet your journey's end, for there will be more challenges to face as you pursue your dream to become lawyers, good lawyers. We are now in the midst of uncertain and turbulent times, times that try men's souls. In this worrisome situation, you may have even wondered about your future as law practitioners. You see, I experienced this anxiety and dread more than half a century ago when, as a graduate like you, I stepped out of law school to conquer a whole new world. I was armed then with nothing except the bravado, the vision, and the idealism of youth. Like Pollyanna, I had this vision of a world that was full of sweetness and goodness and light. But the realities of time, person, and circumstance have a habit of trumping ideals, visions, and noble intentions. I discovered soon enough that the rough and tumble world of law is totally different from the confining walls of the classroom. Today, sad to say, these realities that confronted me 53 years ago are still the same dismal realities that confront all of us. We live in a dystopian world of bad governance, of social and economic disparities, of biases and prejudice, unmitigated hypocrisy and injustice. We find ourselves in the midst of wars and famine and disease. Regrettably, my friends, contemporary societies, for reasons of ignorance, convenience, and worse, indifference, seem resigned to accept these stark realities as an inevitable part of human existence. And very little has been done, if any, to rectify this situation, now accepted as the new normal. How then does a fresh law graduate cope with these realities and still maintain equilibrium and sanity? How does a law graduate remain true to his own ideals in service to God and country? Is a paradigm shift in one's priorities the answer? These are questions to which you have to find solutions and answers for your own survival. You see, some years ago, the Irish poet Brendan Kennelly, in his epic poem, The Book of Judas, observed that if you want to serve the age, betray it. I take this to mean that if you want to serve your country in your time, you have to betray it. Certainly not by treasonous or seditious acts, but by illuminative reform. Endeavor, therefore, in your own way, to raise public awareness about your country's psyche. Do not be afraid to expose its weaknesses, its frailties, its pretentiousness and superficialities, its delusions and deceits, and even its harsher truths. Recover your voice, your sense of outrage. As future lawyers of this land, Speak for the voiceless. Speak out against iniquity and injustice. Fight ignorance with truth. Be responsible for societies forgotten and marginalized, for truly you cannot deny that you are your brother's keeper. People who care for others are the ones who matter most in this broken world of ours. My dear graduates, whatever your future will be, if you truly love and serve God and country, help our people in this reformative betrayal, and hope and pray to the good Lord that you, by His grace, succeed. Again, congratulations, and may God bless us all.
Good afternoon to one and all. Allow me to extend a special greetings of peace to Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. QUIBOLOY, Founding President, JMC, Dr. Fellow Ingrid C. Canada, Chief Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ, Dr. Fellow Teresita T. Dandan, International Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ, Dr. Fellow Rosemary N. Dimagnaong, School Administrator, JMC, Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, President, JMC Board of Trustees, Dr. Jose Maria S. E. Gonzalez, President, JMC, Dr. Felix C. Chavez, Senior Vice President for Operations, Dr. Jomar M. Libre, Vice President for External Affairs, Attorney Israelito P. Torion, Dean College of Law. Allow me to continue by sharing with you a quote from our very own Pastor Dr. Apollo C. QUIBOLOY, which runs this way, and please take note of it. Your choices will determine your fate and destiny. I'd like to repeat that. Your choices will determine your fate and destiny. To the graduates, you have chosen to study at JMC, and now you are destined to become lawyers. Congratulations in advance. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to expand my greetings of peace and solidarity as we recognize a new milestone for our Jose Maria College of Law, first batch of graduates, who will now embark on a new chapter of their lives as future members of the country's legal profession. As Commissioner of the Commission on Higher Education, I take cognizance of the sacrifices of these graduates who have spent thousands of hours going through law books and legal documents, practicing how to stand up for other people and preparing how to serve our fellow men with dignity. To all the parents and relatives, husbands and wives, who have stood behind them in good times and tough times, I say to you, you have been the inspiration that helped these graduates realize their dreams. To our faculty and hard-working teachers, I say that you have transferred your knowledge and skills to these men and women and have completely prepared them to uphold the rule of law and love of our country, both requisites of future members of the bar. Further, I would like to congratulate Dr. Pastor Apollo C. QUIBOLOY and the entire JMC family for shaping the minds and hearts of these graduates and for training their sights towards greater heights. As native of Mindanao, coming from the Taduray tribe of Upi, Maguindanao, I valued my education and even prepared myself to become an instrument in bringing about change, peace, and development to my people. Thus, my challenge to our JMC College of Law graduates, that while you walk out of the portals of your alma mater, you will begin to embark on a crusade to effect change in our communities, to develop and transform the world into a better place, to act justly and love mercy, and carry the task of peace building. This is what my mantra on education is all about, which runs this way, and please take note of it. Education must be grounded on values. Education without values will not amount to the upright transformation of a person. Again, congratulations, mabuhay, and thank you very much.
Reverend Dr. Pastor C. QUIBOLOY, Founding President, Jose Maria College. Dr. Fellow Ingrid C. Canada, Chief Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Dr. Fellow Teresita T. Dandan, International Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Dr. Fellow Rosemary N. Di Magnao, School Administrator, Jose Maria College. Dr. Eleanor L. Carduna, President, JMC Board of Trustees. Dr. Jose Maria S. E. Gonzalez, President, Jose Maria College. Dr. Felix C. Chavez, Senior Vice President for Operations. Dr. Joe Mark M. Libre, Vice President for External Affairs. Attorney Israelito T. Carion, Dean, College of Law. May I thank Jose Maria College for making me a part of this auspicious occasion, the graduation of the first batch of the College of Law students. My heartfelt congratulations to the Pioneer Graduates Class 2020. Your graduation comes in these trying times. The new learning paradigms have molded you to become tougher, more focused, and more resilient. You have adapted quickly to the new normal, new social behavior, the physical and social distancing, wearing protective masks, shields, equipment, and the like. With all this, you are ready to face the new normal. You have been a survivor. As what President Barack Obama had said, we did not come here to fear the future. We came here to change the world. Your voice can change the world. With history and the pandemic situation serving as guideposts, there may be two practice areas that could potentially make your profession more meaningful and more relevant. First, labor and employment. The unemployment rates, which basically change business operation and life, would drive your profession in great demand. Second, trust and states. Tax laws may be revisited. People need lawyers whom they trust and whom they can depend on. Therefore, you have to renew and improve the relationships. Develop friendly relationships with our people. Learn new things that may be beneficial, helpful to them during this time of uncertainty. Lastly, may I inform you that law is one of the greatest healing professions. While medicine heals the body, the clergy heals the soul. The law heals social rifts and conflicts. Congratulations once again to the parents and your loved ones. Thank you for all your support. Happy graduation.
Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. QUIBOLOY, Founding President of Jose Maria College, Dr. Fellow Ingrid C. Canada, Chief Administrator of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, Dr. Fellow Teresita T. Dandan, International Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ, Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, President of JMC Board of Trustees, Dr. Jose Maria S. E. Gonzalez, President of Jose Maria College, Dr. Fellow Rosemary N. Di Magnaong, School Administrator of Jose Maria College, Dr. Felix C. Chavez, SVP for Operations, Dr. Joe Mark M. Libre, Vice President for External Affairs, faculty members and non-teaching staff, and of course, the highlight of today's event, the ones who persevered, the graduates and their parents. A pleasant and meaningful day to all of you. First of all, let me express my sincerest gratitude to the esteemed and Reverend Pastor Apollo C. QUIBOLOY for inviting me to deliver a short message to your very first graduate of the College of Law. I hope that all of you are safe and in good health while we partake in this joyous and momentous occasion. However, it is true, in an instance, life in this world as we know it changed. The 2019 coronavirus disease, or COVID-19, brought humanity into its heels as we all grapple, tussle, and wrestle its impact to our lives and our societies, which eventually transformed into a pandemic and thus may have been probably marked by historians of the future as the turning point of the 21st century. Dear graduates of this highly distinguished institution, let us face this challenge head-on, with our feet strongly implanted to the ground. Think of it this way: one silver lining this pandemic may have taught us is the unequivocal essence of being resilient and future-proof. I'm certain that JMC has done its part in preparing all of you to that very future which lies just ahead of the horizon. This only means that as our graduates recognize this impending change on the world's ethos, regardless of the scale and magnitude it may be, the desire to remain steadfast and to triumph over the obstacles at play would win over the loss of hope and despair. Locally here in our context, these demands have been affirmed by an article published by the Ateneo Center for Organization, Research and Development. In this study, the author postulates 7 crucial elements with a mnemonic called as rebuild, which has been deemed to be pertinent in maintaining this new standard of work after quarantine. And these are as follows. Letter R for remote work. Considering that flexible work arrangements save employers on expenditure and overhead costs, the possibility of retaining this scheme even after the pandemic has lapsed. Thus, workers must ensure that their productivity must be of same quality, if not better, under the old arrangement of work in an office. Letter E is for employee support. To become a viable employee, you must also be able to recognize your role in a workplace with fellow employees. There is irrevocable importance on retaining employees that can motivate others and build a healthy environment of camaraderie among themselves. This is needed especially today, considering the turbulent circumstances present. Letter B is for business contingency. It is also important for incoming workers like you to look for business organizations that do have a working and viable plan in cases of emergencies such as a public health-related pandemic. This is important in terms of ensuring business resilience whenever unforeseen incidents occur. Next letter is U for upscaling on technology. This is an issue that may not be as concerning for your age given how innate technology is for that most of you. But you should never be complacent, so maximize every opportunity present to capacitate you on this. Letter I for IT infrastructure. Although this is an externality for all of you, rest assured that the Commission is working hand in hand with the Department of Information, Communications and Technology in finding ways and means to further improve nationwide connectivity, accessibility, and its quality. Letter L is for leadership adaptiveness. One of the criteria you must also look for as you seek employment is, of course, the qualities essential for a mentor. Not just a mere boss whose narrow priorities include the insensitive focus on just efficiency and the mentality of business as usual. Letter D is design thinking for the future. Related to the importance of having contingencies, our graduates must also leverage the vital asset of being able to have the vision and foresight to think long-term. This competency will be handy as organizations reevaluate their long-term development plans, which shall certainly a factor in the possibility of similar occurrences to this ongoing pandemic. All in all, these 7 elements will make up a type and quality of work that has been rebuilt for sustainability and resiliency, ensuring that all of you would have job security that shall last beyond this pandemic, and hopefully be firm enough as well to weather through what the future and its uncertainties may bring. Henceforth, to the 2020 graduates of law by Jose Maria College, I would like to congratulate all of you for a remarkable feat of completing your academic degrees. Now is the time to give back, to return the favor, to recognize the debt of gratitude, not just for yourselves, but more importantly to your families that have always stood right beside you in support to your journey of achieving your dreams. And I remain in prayer with all of you to pass with flying colors your bar examinations. As such, as a public servant, I appeal to our graduates to consider joining the government, as we are all in dire need of talented lawyers such as you. Once again, to the pioneering batch of the College of Law, our 2020 graduates of Jose Maria College, my warmest congratulations to a job truly well done. Mabuhay ang Jose Maria College, and may God bless us all.
I would like to extend my deepest and sincere congratulations to the first batch of graduates of Jose Maria College, College of Law. I am so proud to all of you. May you take and use all potentials that you have learned and imbibed from Jose Maria College to the best of your ability. Be of service to others with dignity. to Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, thank you for specially producing lawyers and leaders. May you continue to create an exclusive and supportive environment that provides vibrant moments for students in the field of law to explore opportunities, develop leaders, and demonstrate a strong sense of service. Again, make a difference, Jimarians. Congratulations to you all.
Greetings to all of you who are out there witnessing this virtual graduation ceremony of the College of Law of the Jose Maria College, one of the CHED-recognized private higher education institutions in Davao Region, Philippines. On behalf of the Commission on Higher Education, Regional Office 11, I am pleased to extend our warm greetings and congratulations to the Jose Maria College, headed by no other than Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, its founding president. Dr. Fellow Ingrid C. Canada, the Chief Administrator, and Dr. Fellow Teresita T. Dandan, the International Administrator of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, President of the JMC Board of Trustees. Dr. Jose Maria S. E. Gonzalez, President of JMC. Dr. Fellow Rosemary N. Di Magnaong, School Administrator. Dr. Felix C. Chavez, SVP for Operations. Dr. Joe Mark M. Libre, VP for External Affairs. Dr. Josefina D. Ortega, PPAA, and of course, Attorney Israelito P. Torion, Dean, College of Law. The members of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, the school's members of the Board of Trustees, the various Vice Presidents, administrators, faculty and staff, and other stakeholders for their fruitful endeavors in providing quality, relevant, and responsive education for many years now. The institution's sustained desires and relentless efforts towards achieving higher standards in education are worthy of emulation and the Commission's recognition and support. We at the Commission is happy to note that this year, the College of Law of the Jose Maria College is contributing to the Society 8 Bachelor of Laws graduates. Allow me to congratulate next those who made sacrifices for these graduates to have these milestones in their lives, their parents, spouses, families, loved ones, guardians, benefactors, and sponsors. To the first batch of the Jose Maria College of Law graduates, I know you did not expect to have your graduation ceremony this way. We may not be able to celebrate with you in person, but we praised and honored your determination and resilience. For work in the law school is considered a tough job, and you made it. We claim that all of you will pass the bar examinations with flying colors. We also hope that the culture of excellence that the Jose Maria College has developed in your hearts and minds will long endure as you will eventually join the lawyers in our country. May today be the beginning of your new journey, a life well lived with purpose and worthy of emulation. Remember to give your best and do good always, even if others cannot, will not, and do not, or even if nobody is watching. Again, congratulations to all of you. Keep safe always.
Good day to all of you. First, allow me to congratulate the Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, founding president of Jose Maria College, and to Dr. Fellow Ingrid C. Cañada, Chief Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ, Dr. Fellow Teresita T. Dandan, International Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ, Dr. Fellow Rosemary D. Magnaong, School Administrator of Jose Maria College, Dr. Eleanor Cardona, President, Jose Maria College Board of Trustees, Dr. Jose Gonzalez, President of Jose Maria College, Dr. Felix Chavez, Senior Vice President for Operations, Jose Maria College, and Dr. Jose Mark Libre, Vice President for External Affairs, and Attorney Israelito Torion, the Dean of the College of Law of Jose Maria College, for this very important milestone in the history of your school and community, for the graduation of the Jose Maria's College first batch of future lawyers. Well, graduates, this is it. After so many years of sleepless nights, thinking of those overwhelming readings and case analysis, trying to finish the heavy academic workload, finally and officially, you are now alumni of the College of Law of Jose Maria College. Congratulations! You've made it! But before we can call you lawyers, you must first hurdle the most glamorous, the most prestigious, and the toughest government exam in the Philippines. And that is the bar exam. To pass the bar, it is not enough that you work hard. You must work hard and smart. Also, just believe in yourselves. Confidence can give you a clear mind and control over any situation. And last, and the most important thing to consider is prayers. Ask for help and guidance from Him, our Lord. Believe me, prayers can really do wonders and miracles. To be a lawyer comes with great responsibility. It is not how many high-profile cases you've won, nor how many or how much money you've earned. It is how you promote and preserve the essence of the law, how you serve humanity, how you integrate altruism into your careers. Always seek the truth. Be fair and oppose any form of injustice. If you know that it is wrong, then don't do it. That is the way of great lawyers. And I challenge you, be the change that you wish to see in this world. Be the brightest star in the darkest night. And be the rainbow after the storm. Again, my dear graduates, congratulations to all of you. I wish all of you good luck and a bright future ahead of you. Maraming salamat sa inyong pakikinig.
Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo QUIBOLOY, Founding President, JMC Dr. Fellow Ingrid Canada, Chief Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ Dr. Fellow Teresita Dandan, International Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ Dr. Fellow Rosemary Di Magnaong, School Administrator, JMC Dr. Eleanor Cardona, President, JMC Board of Trustees Dr. Jose Maria Gonzalez, President, JMC Dr. Felix Chavez, SVP for Operations, Dr. Joe Mark Libre, Vice President for External Affairs, Attorney Israelito Torion, Dean, College of Law. My dear graduates, good day. As you are about to end your academic journey, you are faced by another challenging task, and that is how to translate and operationalize what you've learned from this institution for the past 4 years. As the first batch of law graduates, you have a formidable task to promote law and governance. Our country is in need of lawyers who forward strong advocacies and good citizenship towards a future that cares for the next generation. In this age of advancement, while technology helps us accelerate progress and development, it is important to bear in mind that we have our intergenerational responsibility. It is with high hopes that you uphold truth, justice, equality, and ethical leadership. To the graduates of Jose Maria College, College of Law, Batch 2020, congratulations.
Since its inception, the Jose Maria College has embarked on a mission to provide assured, consistent, quality education that will bring out the best in its students, both in the academic and non-academic aspects, equipping them to be the builders and leaders of tomorrow who are spiritually and morally upright in the sight of the Almighty Father and mankind. The Jose Maria College is an academic institution with a vision to address the academic needs of the community, most especially in its neighboring metropolis. The institution has its major mission to address educational convergence following the Philippine agenda of the government, which is to make an intervention in the achievement of quality education of the region and in the Philippines as a whole. It is really the vision and mission of Jose Maria College founding president, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, to help especially the deprived, challenged, and less fortunate individuals to achieve their dreams. The Jose Maria College, College of Law, is an institution acknowledged for its continuing commitment to academic excellence and service to the public. This recognition is the product of an ongoing effort to transform itself so that it can be a catalyst for change in our legal institutions. And today, we welcome you all in the first commencement exercises of Jose Maria College, College of Law. Each portion of this academic convocation was individually and separately pre-recorded, following the Omnibus Guidelines in the implementation of the community quarantine. The videos were subsequently edited as a single ceremony. Knowing that the higher learning is built on the simple yet strong foundation, policies, and systems employed in the Jose Maria College with the guidance of JMC's founding president, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, shall help maintain and upgrade students' abilities and to test students frequently throughout their educational careers using meaningful, uncompromising performance standards as an answer to today's educational quandary. We at the Jose Maria College give quality education a top priority.
On this day, the 25th day of June 2020, the first commencement exercises of the Jose Maria College, College of Law will commence. Ladies and gentlemen, the entrance of colors. The JMC maze is being carried by Mr. Janicio Ringor Jr. He is being assisted by the Jose Maria College Registrar, Ms. Jocelyn E. Ombina. the graduates and their parents, Alano Dave Abby M., Ambrosio Eunice L., Anino Jack Roland S., Bacayo Ezer Ivan R., Baukan Karine May B., Caniedo Gretchen B., Lorente Kathleen K. M., Tingson Ellen Get N., the faculty of the Jose Maria College, College of Law, Attorney Israelito P. Torion, Dean, JMC College of Law, founding partner, the law firm of Torion and Partners, Judge Norma R. Calatrava, presiding judge, First Municipal Circuit Trial Court, Bansalan, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur, Judge Cheryl Ann Chaman Paronda, presiding judge, Second Municipal Circuit Trial Court, Hagonoy, Matanao, Davao del Sur, Judge Crescenciana D. Cruz, presiding judge, Regional Trial Court, Branch 3, Nabunturan, Compostela Valley, Judge Hill A. De La Banda, presiding judge, Municipal Circuit Trial Court, Magpet, North Cotabato, Judge Edilu P. Haya, presiding judge, Regional Trial Court, Branch 53, Davao City, Judge Ronald S. Tolentino, presiding judge, Regional Trial Court, Branch 52, Davao City, Attorney Resi Angeli Rizada, Assistant Dean, JMC College of Law, Managing Partner, the law firm of Torion and Partners, Attorney Therese Saiza D. Gemelo Abarca, Corporate Lawyer, DSG Sons Group, Incorporated, Attorney Raymond Christian Ong Abrantes, Partner, Fermil, Cervantes, and Ong Abrantes Law Office, Attorney Jamel Agantag, Associate Lawyer, the law firm of Torion and Partners, Attorney Brunson Alabastro, Partner, Alabastro and Olaguer Law Offices, Attorney Mohammad Faizi Alim, City Election Officer, Davao City, Associate Lawyer, the law firm of Torion and Partners, Attorney Antonio Arellano, Member, Consultative Committee to Review the 1987 Constitution, Office of the President, Law Professor, Attorney J.P. Leo Asong, Executive Assistant 4, Office of the Ombudsman, Mindanao, Attorney Jason Balais, Director 2, Acting Assistant Regional Director, Department of Labor and Employment 11. Attorney Fe Bangoy, Partner, FL Bangoy Law and Notarial Firm, Law Professor. Attorney Hector Gerard Belisario, Law Professor, Legal Medicine. Attorney Elaine Jan Brigoli, Associate Lawyer, the law firm of Torion and Partners. Attorney Eric John Kabuslay, Associate Lawyer, the law firm of Torion and Partners. Attorney Ben Lawrence Karske, Executive Assistant 6, Office of the Special Assistant to the President. Attorney Emmanuel Seriales, Court Attorney 5, Court of Appeals, Mindanao. Attorney Raniza D. Datucon, Attorney 3, Mindanao Development Authority. Attorney Ramon Alfredo E. De La Cruz, Partner, De Velas and De La Cruz Law Offices. Attorney John Frederick De Rije, Senior Associate, Angara Abelio Concepcion Regala and Cruz Law Offices. Attorney Esperidion Augustus O. De Velas V, Partner, De La Cruz and De Velas Law Offices. Attorney Rizaida Diesto, Government Lawyer. Attorney Dimpna Dulay, Private Practitioner, Law Professor. Attorney Victor Dumlao, Private Practitioner. Attorney Khalil Paulo Elbanbuena, Private Practitioner, Law Professor. Attorney Jacil Ann Fabian, Legal Counsel, Fabian and Associates. Attorney Lauraville Pinoon Fontanilla, Attorney 3, Department of Public Works and Highways. Attorney Irene D. Lavares, Partner, Irene D. Lavares Law Office. Attorney Sarah Jane Lomondot, Government Lawyer. Attorney Alan Lozare, Senior Partner, the law firm of Torion and Partners. Attorney Dante Maranan, Partner, Maranan Law Firm. Attorney John Marasigan, Partner, Marasigan and Casas Law Firm. Attorney Claire Mauro, AVP and Legal Counsel, Enterprise Bank. Attorney Sigrid Kim Nier, Associate Lawyer, De Los Santos Cortado and Mitmug Law Office. Attorney Justin Ryan Morilla, Associate 3, Alexander Reyes Division, Office of the Solicitor General, Top 5, 2016 Bar Examination. Attorney Karel Riza Nartates Pendatun, Graft Investigation Officer, Office of the Ombudsman, Mindanao. Attorney Datu Nasser Pendatun, Public Attorney's Office, Davao City. Attorney Antoinette Principe, Partner, YLPS Law Office, Davao City Councilor. Attorney Gavino Kibo, Prosecution Attorney, Department of Justice. Attorney Christine Kibord, Environmental Planner, Attorney for Mindanao Development Authority. Attorney Camille Remorosa, Associate Solicitor 3, Office of the Solicitor General, Top 3, 2017 Bar Examination. Attorney Julius Rizada, Managing Partner, Rizada Law and Associates. Attorney Imelda Schneider, Law Professor. Attorney Isabel Serinia, Attorney for Commission on Audit. Attorney Raya Angeli Tumanda, Public Attorney, Public Attorney's Office. Attorney Siti Fahani Uy, Public Attorney, Public Attorney's Office. Attorney Vergel Amor Vallejos, Command Judge Advocate, Eastern Mindanao Command, Armed Forces of the Philippines. Attorney Rene Villarente, Private Practitioner, Law Professor. Attorney Rosalie Nuneza, Associate Director, SGV and Company. Professor Mirna Ambrosio, Professor, Language Enhancement Course. Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, Founding President, Jose Maria College. Dr. Fellow Ingrid C. Canada, Chief Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Dr. Fellow Teresita T. Dandan, International Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, President, JMC Board of Trustees. Dr. Fellow Rosemary N. Di Magnaon, School Administrator. Dr. Jose Maria S. E. Gonzalez, President, Jose Maria College. Dr. Felix C. Chavez Jr., Senior Vice President for Operations and Research. Dr. Jomark M. Libre, Vice President for External Affairs. Dr. Josefina D. Ortega, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Miss Angelina P. Sun, Vice President for Finance. Attorney Israelito P. Torion, Dean, College of Law. May I request everyone to please stand for the Ecumenical Prayer. Attorney Jamel M. Agantal, member of the College of Law faculty, will lead us for a Muslim prayer. And Ms. Jacqueline Roy and Mr. Edward Adahar will also lead us for a Christian prayer as they sing the prayer. Please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and Tayo Ay Dabawenyo by the KJC Chorale.
To my Muslim brothers and sisters, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa qala rabbukum ud'uni astajib lakum. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Bismillah.
But where will be your eyes and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be your prayer. Guide us with your grace to a place where we'll be safe.
La noche che chiuda
We'll find your light
nel cuore resterà
in our heart.
a ricordarci
When the
che
stars go out each night,
l'eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera.
let this be your prayer.
When the fede
When shadows
c'è,
fill our days,
lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace.
give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ognuno dia mano al suo vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che
Be as in a life be kind,
desiderio
and watch us from
ognuno
above.
trovi amore
We hope each soul will
interno
find
e dentro sé.
others how to love.
Let this be our prayer,
Let this be your prayer.
just like every child.
Just like every child.
Need to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. Nella fede che hai acceso in noi, sento che ci salverà.
Bayang magiging dalas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiging, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisiin. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bukhang, manhinag ang tula at awit sa pagnayang minamahal. Ang istak ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniringning, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pag may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng
morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, history unfolds as we celebrate, even during this difficult time, the hard work, the accomplishments, and the fortitude of the pioneer graduating batch of Jose Maria College, College of Law 4-year program. Our Juris Doctor graduates have faced unprecedented challenges during one of the most exciting accomplishments of their lifetime. And today signifies not only the completion of law school, but also their eligibility to join the legal profession, bring about justice, and give life to the purpose and passion that has brought them to JMC College of Law. The first commencement exercises of the law school will now be officially opened by Attorney Israelito P. Torion, Dean of the College of Law, to be followed by his words of welcome.
To our one and only Almighty Father, God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most beneficent, the most merciful, all the praises and thanks be to Allah, the Lord of Alameen, mankind, genes, and all that exists. To Reverend Pastor Dr. Apollo C. Quiboloy of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, the name above every name, founder of our revered school, Jose Maria College. Ma'am Ingrid Canada, KJC Worldwide Administrator. Ma'am Teresita T. Dandan, KJC International Administrator. Our Board of Trustees, led by Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona. Our School President, Dr. Jose Maria Santa Elena Gonzalez. Our School Administrator, Professor Rosemarian Di Magnaong. Our School Administrators, Dr. Felix C. Chavez Jr., Senior Vice President for Operations and Research, Dr. Joe Mark M. Libre, Vice President for External Affairs, Dr. Josefina D. Ortega, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Ms. Angelina San, Vice President for Finance, Attorney Ressi Angeli Rizada, my very active Assistant Dean, members of the law faculty, distinguished guests, their parents, friends, and loved ones, fellow JMarians, and of course, the joys of our celebration, the first 8 successful graduates of Jose Maria College, College of Law, a blissful day to all of us. In the words of Sir Isaac Newton, he said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." Yes, figuratively, as an academician and a practicing lawyer for more than 20 years, I have stood in the shoulders of giants, intellectual giants, corporate giants, giants in the field of public service. But these giants were not my enemies. They were mostly first my clients, thereafter my mentors in their fields, who figuratively allowed me to stand on their shoulders. They therefore gave me the privilege of hobnobbing and learning from them, and most of the times serving them to the best of my abilities. These unique privileges are granted by the great architect of the universe, which enabled me to indeed see further. But ladies and gentlemen, I have never been with a giant as gigantic as the founder of Jose Maria College Law School, Pastor Dr. Apollo C. Quiboloy. He whose ideals of excellence are hard to match. He whose generosity is hard to equal. He who has propagated the maxim that I have done nothing unless I have done it excellently. He whose main aim and core mission in life is not only the propagation of the Word of God, but also to make education not as a privilege, but a civic duty. He who earnestly believes that education is the participation of humankind in the rich fields of learning from the divine. 5 years ago, Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy told me that aside from being an evangelist, he actually dreams of becoming a pilot and a lawyer. That he was amazed by Perry Mason, where Perry Mason, as a lawyer, battled against all odds to achieve justice for the downtrodden. Hence, he told me there was this itching yet persisting desire in him to become a lawyer. However, the battle for salvation was and still is intense. He was and still is so preoccupied with spreading the most supreme idea of the oneness of God and of God's love for mankind that he has no other choice but to redirect his dream to producing lawyers instead. Hence, he yearned to establish a law school which will manifest his ideals of excellence in education. A school which must offer hope to those who dream of becoming a lawyer, but does not have the wherewithal nor the schedule to fulfill them. A school which bequeaths education that is rooted upon excellence, world-class, but accessible to everyone. He then offered a job to me to establish JMC Law School, which was then considered as a Herculean task, almost a mission impossible because of the rigid requirements set by the Legal Education Board that no one in Davao City dared to open a law school since 1954 until we dared in 2016. I remember at that time telling him of the difficulty of the task, but he merely shrugged it off as if telling me the words of Isaac Newton, that I can stand on his shoulders. Hence, with the help of my most competent staff, led mostly by Assistant Dean Resi Angeli Rezada, my other lawyers, JMC, despite all challenges, was given the permit to operate a law school by the Legal Education Board in 2016, allowing it to offer not only the traditional 4-year law program, but also the unique 5-year law program, the latter being specifically designed for working students. JMC Law then and until now has the best facilities that money can buy, hires the most competent law professors who can mold the best law graduates, yet charging tuition, which is probably one of the lowest in the country today. I therefore take this opportunity to bow my head in gratitude to you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to Reverend Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy and the Board of Trustees of JMC for allowing us to participate in your noble vision of making JMC become a leading world-class educational institution in the country today. 4 years ago, we opened the halls of JMC College of Law to its first students. JMC then became the 3rd law school in Davao City in 2016 and the first law school since 1954. Even if JMC were a new law school then, so many trusted us that a total of 156 would-be students signified their intention to enroll, and a total of 116 students who actually enrolled to our 4-year and 5-year law programs. We then had the faculty of less than 20 practicing lawyers and judges, a humble beginning. But now, we have 54 active faculty members composed of renowned practicing lawyers, bar top-notchers, respected judges, prosecutors, a constitutional commissioner, and revered government lawyers. Each year, we applied and was granted clearance from the Legal Education Board to open our first 2nd year, first 3rd year, and first 4th year, and now first 5th year law subjects. Our law school, by the grace of God, surged forward, steadfast, one step at a time, with our faith to our Almighty Father as our lodestar, coupled with guidance from our beloved Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, and now with our Board of Trustees and school officers of JMC. JMC envisioned to make a niche in the law school world, and that is to produce practice-ready graduates, one who can think on their feet in defending the rights and interests of their clients. Hence, we tried hard to mold and train our students to know the rudiments of debate, argumentation, and pleading preparation the JMC became the regional champion in the regional inter-school debate competition in its second year of operation, runner-ups in regional debate and national moot court competitions in its second and third year of operations until it became national champion, defending champion this year in the 5th Justitiam Moot Court Cup of the Tihanki Center for Rule of Law at the Ateneo de Manila University, garnering most of the awards, such as the overall Best Memorial for applicant, Best Oralist for the preliminary rounds, and Best Oralist for the final round. Most importantly, JMC Law School was also awarded as the overall best team during the Asian Law Students Association annual conference held in Seoul, South Korea. And two of our students garnered special awards, namely Lovella Fetakder, now an incoming fifth-year student, as overall best speaker, and Gretchen Canedo, one of our first graduates today, as best speaker for the academic discussion on child labor. I remember it was the great philosopher, the founder of Western philosophy, Socrates, who first said that education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. In our case, we merely kindled their interest in debate and moot court competitions, taught them the rudiments and a pinch of their complications. But it was actually the students themselves who worked hard to reap the honors received by JMC Law today. And for that, I and Assistant Dean Resi Angeli Rezada and the rest of the faculty are one in saying that we are proud of you, my dear students. JMC also adopted unique but proven best practices in law education. Aside from the standard test required, we took further steps to prepare our students for the bar exam and thereby screen further our graduates. We instituted a mock bar lecture system and mock bar exam system and institutionalized them to become prerequisites before a student can enter fourth year, and another set of mock bar exams before the same student can graduate. The mock bar lectures would feature the best law professors in the country, some imported from Manila, and they give lectures to all students who are interested to attend. But this is mandatory to third year and fourth year and fifth year law students. This is done not to telegraph our moves, but to augment what they learned from the professors in the regular classes, after which they are required to take the mock bar exams which mirror the real bar exams. These are not the regular tests that any other Philippine law school would require their incoming or graduating fourth-year students. But we saw to it to walk the extra mile in order to convincingly produce not only bar-ready graduates, but also graduates who are capacitated to practice accordingly in the legal profession. These 8 individuals before you today are therefore graduates of the processes and practices that JMC required them to undergo for 4 years. They have undergone not only their grueling usual exams, recitations, innumerable case digests, but also the mock bar exams, debate and moot court trainings. I can say with certainty that their journey was never easy, hardly easy. With our first 4 years, I have seen them endured sleepless nights just to prepare for their daily classes and exams. I have seen them belabor to digest their assigned cases and make sense out of their books and other reading materials. I have seen them tremble in fear during recitation, especially during the shuffling of their index cards. And I can only imagine the sacrifices that they have endured and will continue to endure if they are to hurdle the next challenge awaiting them, and that is the bar exams. The extra miles offered no solace either. On top of their academic hardships and sacrifices, they had to prepare for the Invictus activities. Invictus, for your information, is actually JMC Law's yearly activity, which has already become a tradition in JMC Law School, where students compete physically and intellectually in games and contests designed to make them both physically and intellectually ready at all times. This is in obeisance to the old adage, mens sana and corpore sano, sound mind in a sound body. Hence, they participated not only in bold games, but in debates and moot courts, some of them experiencing it for the first time in their lives. Nothing was easy, and everything else seemed to make it even more difficult. Today, they are now before you because they have finally finished their law school journey. And they are before us today as JMC Law graduates. Graduates, I know that you still feel that you do not know much about law. There is that lingering doubt in you that you barely remember what you memorized 4, 3, or 2 years ago. That your mistakes and wrong answers in your latest fourth-year exams and mock bar exams probably still haunted you even last night. You certainly doubt if you do have what it takes to pass the bar exams. Your realizations are correct, that graduation is only half the battle. The penultimate goal is to pass the bar exams, but do remember that the ultimate goal is to pass the test of life, and that is to become a better individual. My dear graduates, I do understand your apprehensions regarding the bar examinations. But you must believe that as pioneering graduates of JMC College of Law, you are imbued with the knowledge and stamina to hurdle the bar exam. You have acquired the processes and techniques in analyzing legal questions and challenges. That is the mission of a law school. That is to train the students to think like a lawyer, and we have prepared you for that. When you prepare for the bar, understand that it is virtually impossible to read all of the materials available to you. And thus, you have to identify what works best for you. Have confidence in yourselves, because going through all those hurdles, you are now wiser, tougher, and a whole lot better than you were 4 years ago. JMC Law School is the anvil, and you are the steel. You are tempered to rid out your weaknesses, but the sturdiness of steel is the faith that you put inside of you, and the faith that you put in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our Almighty Father. So to quote Sir Patrick Henry, when he addressed the Second Virginia Convention in 1775, and I quote, "Sir, we are not weak if we make a proper use of those means which the God of nature placed in our power." And I tell you, my dear graduates, believe it or not, our Almighty Father has already placed the means in your hands. Do not forget, however, that we now live in a hyper-competitive age. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our Almighty Father, warrants that you pass the bar exams, do not be lulled in the complacency by the glitter of your past success. Continue to evolve, even if it is doubly harder on your part. Strive hard to learn more, because the road to success is actually the road of eternal repair, of constant change for the betterment of oneself. Believe in the words of Martin Luther King when he said, "Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle." And please, I beg you, do not ever suffer the poverty of ambition. That is, the ambition dedicated only for the aggrandizement of oneself, chasing titles, the me-first attitude to life, the trappings of success instead of real success. Be like our founding father, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo Carrion Quiboloy, who is humble yet grand, evolving and continually changing yet calm, principled and a man for others yet compassionate and selfless. Be a lawyer who tries hard to be humble, even if the whole world wants you to be boastful. Be a lawyer who commits to make a caring and compassionate difference in this world. As you leave our portals, I quote Justice Pompeo Diaz in 1981 when he said, "Walk firm, therefore, and walk with courage. Upon this path you have chosen, let your vision guide you. The law is a noble profession, and it is professed by noble men. See to it that you earn the nobility by acting as your fellow man's shield and protector against injustice and oppression. As future lawyers, you have your task cut out for you. You need have no fear that they will prove too much for you, if, in taking them up, you bear always in mind that doubt is the beginning of wisdom, that humility is the grace of the wise, that compassion is the virtue of the strong, and above all, that reason is the life of the law, and that the service of justice, which is nothing more than the search for the truth, is one of man's noblest achievements." Congratulations to you all, graduates, and of course your parents and loved ones who sacrificed for you. And to our beloved guests, welcome to the first ever commencement exercises for the historic graduates, first graduates of JMC College of Law batch of 2020. Good morning to each and everyone.
Thank you very much, Dean Israelito P. Torion. And to formally introduce our commencement speaker, please welcome Mr. Dan Marcos Veloira Lascano.
Thank you very much, Attorney Rezi Risada. Good morning. History speaks volumes about noble, brave men whose lives were a gift to mankind. And our next speaker is no exception. He is the founding president of Jose Maria College and Jose Maria College International School of Cambodia. He's also the founding president of the Sunshine Philippines Movement, the founding president of Children's Joy Foundation Incorporated, Keepers Club International, and Jose T. Quiboloy Senior National High School. And because of his numerous contributions to society as a world citizen for global peace, he was awarded by the Royal Institution Singapore with 9 honorary doctorate degrees: Doctor of Education, Doctor of Humanities, Doctor of Social Work, Doctor of Philanthropy, Doctor of Management, Doctor of Human Resource, Doctor of Mass Communication, Doctor of International Relations, Doctor of Environmental Management, Doctor Fellow of Royal Institution Educator, Global Ambassador for Peace. And last September 2019, he received the highest honor by the Royal Institution Singapore as he was crowned as its 5th patron. He is also the executive pastor of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, the name above every name, which is the fastest growing ministry, which began in 1985 with only 15 members by faith. And now it has covered 200 countries and 2,000 cities all over the world. Nevertheless, on a personal level, he is just an ordinary, humble, generous, and selfless man whose love can accommodate the whole world. And as he was blessed, he too became a blessing to others. He is the epitome of one life dedicated for others, as a humanitarian, a philanthropist, as a teacher, and a son of God. He is the epitome of one life dedicated for others, as a humanitarian, a philanthropist, as a teacher, and a son of God. He sacrificed, he suffered, and he did not compromise. As a visionary, he laid the blueprint and foundation for others to follow. Yet he cannot be measured by his numerous achievements and prestigious accomplishments, nor his excellent leadership, but rather by the countless lives that he has touched, he has changed, inspired, given purpose, hope, meaning, and a bright future. He has set aside his own ambition, his dreams, and plans to pursue a higher calling. and yet his dream lives on through this institution and each and every student whose success will be his living legacy. Without further ado, to give us his inspirational message for this historical groundbreaking batch of the Jose Maria College of Law as the commencement speaker, it is with great honor and privilege to introduce to you the founding president of the Jose Maria College, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo Carrion QUIBOLOY.
To our Almighty Father, the Creator of heaven and the universe, and the officers of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, the name above every name, led by Dr. Fellow Ingrid C. Canada, Kingdom of Jesus Christ Chief Administrator, Dr. Fellow Tessie T. Dandan, Kingdom of Jesus Christ International Administrator, to the Board of Trustees of Jose Maria College, led by Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, President, JMC Board of Trustees, Dr. Fellow Rosemary N. D. Magnao, JMC School Administrator, Dr. Jose S. Maria E. Gonzalez, JMC President, Dr. Felix C. Chavez, Jr., SVP for Operations and Research, Dr. Joe Mark M. Libre, Vice President for External Affairs, Dr. Josefina D. Ortega, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Ms. Angelina San, Vice President for Finance, Attorney Israelito Pitorion, Dean of the College of Law, Attorney Reshi Angeli Rizada, Assistant Dean of the College of Law, members of the law faculty, distinguished guests, parents, friends, and of course the first graduates of JMC Law School, a pleasant day to all of us. Mike Erickson, a famous Goodreads author, producer, filmmaker, once said, and I quote, "I truly believe we can either see the connections, celebrate them, and express gratitude for our blessings, or we can see life as a string of coincidences that have no meaning or connection. For me, I'm going to believe in miracles, celebrate life, rejoice in the views of eternity, and hope my choices will create a positive ripple effect in the lives of others. This is my choice." End of quote. Indeed, it is my choice today to express my heartfelt gratitude to our Almighty Father, Creator of heaven and the earth, the architect of the universe, the final and ultimate disposer of favors, whose name is a remedy and whose remembrance is a cure and whose obedience is wealth, for granting my wish to establish an egalitarian center of legal learning in Mindanao, and that is now the famous Jose Maria College of Law. I thank you profusely, Almighty Father, for the miracle that you have caused in letting JMC produce its first graduates after years of sheer hard work, intense study, and sacrifice not only on the part of the faculty, but also the students who are now certified graduates of this school. I likewise bow my head in gratitude to you, to all of you who are here today, to witness and celebrate the commencement exercises of these 8 brave souls, our historic first graduates of JMC College of Law. I salute the parents and loved ones of our dear graduates who continually showered them with moral and to some even financial support in their difficult and arduous task of finishing law school. I likewise extend my expressions of thankfulness to the administration and staff of Jose Maria College, led by Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, President, the Board of Trustees, JMC School, President Dr. Jose Maria Santa Elena Gonzalez, other school administrators, and most especially to JMC School Administrator Dr. Fellow Rosemary N. D. Magnaong, and the indefatigable Vice President for External Affairs, Dr. Joe Mark M. Libre, as well as the production staff of Kingdom of Jesus Christ, and SM&I for laying the groundworks of preparation in today's event. I dare say that without your Herculean efforts, the activity today would not have been a resplendent reality. Your great effort in this organizing, this production by following meticulously the rules set by IATF on social distancing, brought about by the COVID-19 scare, is indeed worthy of recognition and emulation. I express my sincerity, my appreciation of your efforts, my felicitous thanks also to the administration, leaders, prime movers of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, the name above every name, led by Dr. Fellow Ingrid C. Canada, overall Chief Administrator, Fellow Dr. Tessie T. Dandan, the International Administrator of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, and the rest of the officers for their invaluable and active support to this activity. I keep my record of indebtedness of gratitude to Dean Israelito P. Torion, Assistant Dean Reshi Angeli Rizada, the illustrious members of the faculty of Jose Maria College of Law, for ably shepherding JMC Law School into becoming one of the forces to reckon with in the Philippine legal education arena. It is principally through your efforts, hard work, patience, and perseverance that we are all celebrating this occasion today, and for that I sincerely thank you. I keep in my heart the words of Alfred North Whitehead when he once said, and I quote, "No one who achieves success does so without the help of others. The wise and confident acknowledge this help with gratitude," end of quote. Now, know therefore, Dean Torion, Assistant Dean Rizada, and the rest of JMC Law faculty, that your help is recorded in the annals of KJC history. I thank the 6,500,000 and growing members of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ who continually serve as the backbone of my ministry. I likewise express my profuse thanks to the millions of televiewers of my various TV programs aired via SM&I worldwide, and my unnamed countless supporters and defenders who believe and still continually believe in me as their spiritual leader. Please know that you are always in my heart, and you are the main single motivator why I have continued to preach the good news of salvation from the Father Almighty. Be gently reminded again that my victories are your victories, and my blessings are likewise your blessings from the Lord Almighty. Going now to my task as the commencement speaker of the first historic JMC College of Law graduation ceremonies, let me start by exclaiming, "Thank you, O my God, we made it." I affirm the declaration made by Dean Israelito P. Torion that 5 years ago, I intimated to him of my desire to establish a law school in Mindanao. It is true that aside from being an evangelist of the Lord Almighty, it was likewise my dream to be a pilot and a lawyer. I was always amazed with the job of lawyers. Perimation shows had deep impact on me. I see in a lawyer that profound sense of the common good, someone who champions his client's cause by utilizing the law in defending him in court or in any venue. But then again, I know that dreaming was never easy. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 3 tells us that, and I quote, "A dream comes with much business," end of quote. That is why so many people shy away from the big dreams. Ranged against this undeniable fact, I then had to weigh whether my desire to become a lawyer is so strong that I can afford to divert some of my attention from my primary job of saving the souls of men. The answer is obvious. The most important business on earth is the business of saving one's soul. Hence, I had to, and still have to, devote all my available time to the propagation of my ministry, knowing that my destiny has already been written in the stars even before I was born. Besides, if you come to think of it, there is really no need for me anymore to become legally a lawyer. In the final analysis, I realized that I have long become a lawyer not in the ordinary sense, but a lawyer for a higher cause. I had long become a lawyer, not for the law of man, but for the highest law of the Almighty Father. While the lawyer is called to utilize the law to save lives, liberties, and properties, I was called to be an instrument so that the sins of humanity may be forgiven by the Almighty Father. In a way, I had long become a lawyer of and for humanity on earth and by God's will in heaven. Hence, I redirected my dream. If I can't legally be a lawyer, I can, however, legally produce lawyers by establishing a law school, VOILA, JMC Law School. This is the law school which is now slowly but surely becoming the egalitarian center of legal learning in Davao City and Mindanao. Egalitarian because I believe earnestly that education is not a privilege but a civic duty. Hence, this law school is one that is accessible and welcoming yet world-class and above par. This is the law school that gives hope to working students and other underprivileged individuals who dream about becoming a lawyer, yet barred by schedule and financial constraints in order to fulfill their dreams. A law school that provides not just law education, but a great law education. A law school that opens doors of opportunity for everybody who wishes to become lawyers in the future, as you may already know. JMC Law School is a law school which offers not only the traditional 4-year program, but also the widely popular 5-year program. You go and search the internet. You can never find another law school in Mindanao which has been allowed by the Legal Education Board to offer a 5-year law program. Only JMC Law offers in Mindanao a 5-year law program, which has now become the haven of working students who desire to become lawyers in the future. By the great grace of the Lord Almighty, JMC Law in 2016 became the new kid on the block of legal education. It became an instant hit. Today, it is a young school which has already produced debate and moot court champions, not only in the Philippines, but even in Asia. The rest is history in the making, and today, we are now witnessing the first fruits of JMC, its first graduates. My dear graduates, I am not a law practitioner. I am, however, not unmindful of the arduous journey that one has to undertake in order to become a lawyer. As they say, legal education is a long obstacle course. The final lap is the bar examinations administered by the Supreme Court of the Philippines. According to my good friend, Attorney Jim V. Lopez, in his book, How to Excel in Law School, he said that, I quote, among the various government licensure exams, bar exams is said to be the decathlon, the most grueling of all sports in the Olympics, end of quote. You are now in the verge of taking your final lap. So to speak, some of you are afraid, some of you have doubts, but move on. Be persistent in achieving your dreams. Remember the words of Calvin Coolidge when he said, and I quote, nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, press on, has solved and always solved the problems of the human race, end of quote. If the burden of studying for the bar examinations becomes almost unbearable, Remember that diamonds form under intense pressure, and grape berries are crushed in order to make sweet wine. It takes tedious hard work to cut a diamond, and it requires the knowledge and skill of a diamond cutter to make the rough stone into a priceless gem. Your dreams are just like that lump of carbon planted in the depths of your heart by God. He will refine them and make them into a beautiful masterpiece to reflect His glory. Remember, likewise, the words of Winston Churchill when he said, and I quote, "Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking your potential." End of quote. You were trained to think and analyze like lawyers in JMC Law School. Be confident that you have what it takes to nail that exam. Follow the words of Virgil when he said, and I quote, "They can because they can, because they think they can." Henry Ford rephrased it by saying, I quote, "If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. Either way, you are right." End of quote. So it is either you believe you can make it or you will not. It is your decision. In the interim, follow the advice of Lord Barbizon, and I quote, "Always behave like a duck. Keep calm and unruffled on the surface, but paddle like the devil underneath." End of quote. Work hard as if everything depends on you. Trust that the Lord Almighty is watching your mighty efforts, and ultimately, He will make your dreams a reality. Don't worry too much. Believe and pray hard to the Lord Almighty that you can all make it in your first try. If not, do remember that it will not be the end of the world. Eventually, you will pass it. If not the first time, the second or the third. God forbid, the fourth. But if you really cannot make it, do not frown nor fret. As I have said, it will not be the end of the world. Bob Newhart is a mighty example. He flunked law school, yet he managed to become one of the most successful stand-up comedian and star of sitcoms. You can always transform yourself to become the next Newhart or even Oprah Winfrey. The world awaits you in the world of comedy, or even perhaps boxing or nursing. When you finally become a lawyer, you will realize that this is just but a new beginning. David Starr Jordan nailed it when he said, and I quote, "Wisdom is knowing what to do next. Virtue is doing it." And I quote. What will you do? You will continue to read, improve, and transform. Richard Steele declared rightly when he said that, and I quote, "Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body." End of quote. As a matter of fact, read more intensely, as you will then be plunged in the real world, handling real cases, defending the lives, liberty, and property of your clients. You have to continue pursuing the study of law, not for its gain, but for the sake of it. Resist the predictions of Plato that, and I quote, "Lawyers are always in a hurry." End of quote. If you have to earn just to keep yourself and your family out of the briars, but give your main attention to the study of it. As William Safire aptly said, and I quote, "It is what you do to do what you do." End of quote. As you continue your continuous transformation through incessant learning, don't be sidetracked by the present maddening rush towards achieving the trappings of success. Go for real success, that which creates the biggest impact in society. Try mighty hard, fight for the little guys, be motivated by the love of mankind, and use your knowledge of the law to better the human condition. Fight for the poor and the middle class, and resist to be mere paid hacks or mere peons of local and foreign corporations. Make a difference We live in this life but once. Make it count. Make it happen. The world awaits you. My dear graduates, may the Father bless you as you pursue your dreams. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, for that heartwarming and unprecedented message. It is really the vision and the mission of the Josemaria College founding president, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, to help especially the deprived, challenged, and less fortunate individuals to achieve their dreams. With the guidance of Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, the Josemaria College, College of Law, is an institution acknowledged for its continuing commitment to academic excellence and service to the public. This recognition is the product of an ongoing effort to transform itself so that it can be a catalyst for change in all legal institutions. Again, thank you so much, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy. At this juncture, may we request Dr. Josefina D. Ortega, JMC Vice President for Academic Affairs, for the hooding ceremony. She will be assisted by the Dean of the JMC College of Law, Attorney Israelito P. Torion. May we also request Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, President, JMC Board of Trustees, and Dr. Jose Maria S.E. Gonzalez, School President, to formally witness the hooding ceremony. One of the most honored and cherished tradition in every law school is the hooding of the graduates. The hood is a special recognition for our graduates, which identifies the degree earned by the graduate and the institution awarding the degree. The parent or parents of the graduate will place the hood over the graduate, symbolizing the graduate's successful completion of the academic program. The graduates will now face their parent or loved ones, and the latter may now place the hood over the graduate. Attorney Israelito P. Torion, Dean of the College of Law, will now present to the President the candidates for graduation for the College of Law.
Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, President, JMC Board of Trustees. Dr. Fellow Rosemary N. Di Magnao, School Administrator. And Dr. Jose Maria Santa Elena Gonzalez, JMC President. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Juris Doctor as promulgated by the Legal Education Board Memorandum Order Number 19, Series of 2018, who have satisfactorily fulfilled the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Jose Maria College and the Legal Education Board.
Dr. Jose Maria Santa Elena Gonzalez, President of Jose Maria College, will now confer the degree of Juris Doctor.
Candidates for graduation, please rise. As the President of Jose Maria College, with the powers vested therein, I hereby accept the compliance of all these candidates for graduation and hereby confer these titles to 8 candidates from the College of Law, Juris Doctor, and that I pronounce you all as graduates. I hereby confer upon you all the degree of Juris Doctor with all the rights and privileges and duties appertaining thereto. By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, Jose Maria College, the Commission on Higher Education, and the Legal Education Board. Kindly transfer your tassel from left to right. Congratulations!
At this juncture, the candidates have been admitted to their Juris Doctor degree. The graduates will now receive their diplomas. May we request Dr. Jose Maria S.E. Gonzalez, President, Jose Maria College, to award the diplomas. He will be assisted by Dr. Josefina D. Ortega, Vice President for Academic Affairs, and Ms. Jocelyn E. Ombina, JMC Registrar. Attorney Israelito P. Torion will now formally read the names of the graduates.
Dave Abe M. Alano. Eunice L. Ambrosio. Jack Rolian S. Anino. Ezer Ivan R. Bacayo. Karen May B. Baucan. Gretchen B. Cañedo. Kathleen K. M. Laurente. Ellen Get N. Tingson.
Honors are bestowed as recognition of outstanding academic achievement, and the Dean of the College of Law is pleased to recognize and reward our pioneer graduates whose performance merits special citations. May we request the parents of the graduates to receive the awards. And may we also request JMC President Dr. Jose Maria S.E. Gonzalez to award the Dean's special citations. He will be assisted by Dr. Josefina D. Ortega, Vice President for Academic Affairs, and Ms. Jocelyn E. Ombina, JMC Registrar.
Tingson Ellen Get N. Highest QPI Award. Academic Excellence Award. Alano Dave Abe M. Academic Honors, second highest QPI. Academic Excellence for Legal Research. Baucan Karen May B. Academic Honors, third highest QPI. Bacayo Ezer Ivan R. Academic Honors, fourth highest QPI. Leadership Award. Cañedo Gretchen B. Reverend Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy Leadership Award. Academic Honors, fifth highest QPI. Most Outstanding Mooter Award. Anino Jack Rolian S., Academic Honors, 6th highest QPI. Ambrosio Eunice L., Excellence Award for Legal Research. Laurente Kathleen K.M., Service Award.
Congratulations once again to our graduates. Ellen Get Entingson, Academic Excellence Awardee and the graduate with the highest QPI, will now give the message in behalf of the graduates.
To our ever supportive and kind Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, to the JMC Board of Trustees President, Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, to our beloved school president, Dr. Jose Maria Santa Elena Gonzalez, to the Senior Vice President for Operation and Research, Dr. Felix C. Chavez Jr., to the Vice President for External Affairs, Dr. Joe Mark M. Libre, to our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Josefina P. Ortega, to our Vice President for Finance, Ms. Angelina P. San, to the handsome and vigorous Dean Israelito P. Torion, to the beautiful and super assistant Dean Resi R. Rizada, to the faculty members and staff of the JMC College of Law, to the administration of Jose Maria College, to my fellow graduates, friends, a pleasant morning. Back then, it was one of my office mates' idea to enter law school. While busy working, she just uttered, "Lan, enroll to law school." I just innocently replied, without any hesitation, "Sige, kanus aman," and even excited to enroll as if planning a grand vacation. I fully came to my senses when one of my professors during initial meeting said, "Who graduated with Latin honors, with flying colors," as they said. "Remove your illusions. Everything does not follow in law school." I then struggled a lot as I need to adjust quickly. I need to find every available time while planning how to finish my deadlines at work. I never imagined how to survive as a working student since I do not want to give up my job. I have many doubts during law school, uncertainties whether I can finish studying, whether I can physically cope up, and whether I am capable of passing lot of examinations. Out of exhaustion, I questioned my decision of entering law school a lot, seeing others, seeing my friends enjoying their vacation. As I journey in this humbling experience, I learned to treasure every time available for me to be productive, to be mature enough to know my priorities. I learned to study and to love the study of law, and to embrace the fact that it's a difficult path. My years in JMC reminds me again that I cannot climb the ladder of success with my hands in my pocket. Every day for me is a day to survive. I do not know how to feel when I was called during random recitations in class. And it is even disappointing when you were called to recite a case which you haven't read. In such moment, I was forced to create the facts of my own case and ended up scolded by my professor as I dared to act as Supreme Court Justice or even a legislator of my own Congress. There are times that we just laugh at our scores, telling, di man ni kapalit siguro og paniud to akong score, oy. I also remembered one of my friends saying, nalibog man ko kung mag-study pa ko, kay bagsak gyapon akong score. I am so worried then. Worried enough how to study my quizzes and examination, how to finish reading the case list, and how to finish the written case digest within the deadline. One of my professors then suggested, in studying law, burning the end of the candle is not enough. You need also to burn the other end. While it may be difficult and impossible in my circumstance, I need to do it. Accordingly, I learned to read volume of references almost any time feasible and almost everywhere. It's the only way for me to survive. Law school, however, is not always a struggle. When you are used to it, you will love everything that is in it. You will experience again to be a student. You will have study buddies. You will have someone to share your griefs, to share your burdens. And more importantly, you will learn from their experiences, especially those who are matured in life. At the end of every examination, you will feel satisfied and accomplished. Aside from my salaries and bonuses that I already defrayed for my tuition, books, and coffee shop, what made me continue in this journey, in this fight, are those people who believe in me and supported me. To our God, thank you for your grace, your faithfulness, and continued blessing all throughout my life. To my tatay and nanay who understood me a lot, encourages me, and even prepare my coffee when I study. I love you and thank you for all your support. You are witnesses and part of this struggle. To my sisters, brothers, and relatives who made me comfortable in this journey, thank you for believing and supporting me. To our dear Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, thank you for opening the JMC College of Law and for all your support, and for giving us the best facilities conducive enough to study law. We are so grateful to create happy and great memories in this beautiful school. To Dean Israelito Pitorion, thank you for accepting us in the law program, for hearing our concerns, and for sharing us your skills and knowledge of the profession. To Attorney Recipe Rizada, who guide us and who listen to us, thank you for being a friend. To the brilliant professors of the JMC College of Law, thank you for the training and discipline, for your sacrifices and patience, and for sharing your knowledge to us to prepare us for the greater battle, the bar examinations. Our gratitude, and we pray that we become good lawyers as you are. To my Bugsay friends, Jessa, Faith, and Glenn, to my brothers and sis, thank you for the support and for accompanying me in this journey. I am grateful that you have listened to me and that you have kept my sanity. To my supervisors and director in the Commission and Audit, to Attorney Roy Ursal, Attorney Lydia R. Mendoza, Attorney Dolores So, thank you for understanding and for supporting me. To Ma'am Norma Robles, and Philomena Cosare as well, you indeed facilitated my studies. To Dave, Karine, Azer, Jack, Eunice, Gretchen, Halila, Kay, and Popop, thank you for the friendship and for understanding each other, for the spirit to survive. Our life in law school is indeed our own story to tell, and the adventure that awaits us is for us to accomplish our dreams and to realize our potentials. To those who believe in us, we still need your support and prayers for the bar examinations. To all the students of the JMC College of Law, I know it is tough and exhausting. Congratulations in advance. Keep fighting for your dreams. Take more courage and determination. Embrace the reality that is in law school. Indeed, our success is not a rush, but our greatest reward is our journey. We will give our best to the bar examinations, and we will strive to live to the norm of the JMC College of Law. Excellence. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Graduating from the law school is a huge milestone, and it becomes all important now that our graduates focus on their goals to achieve their dreams even during these tough times. As we celebrate this event, let us hear the graduates sing Dream On, an original song composed by Miss Jacqueline Roy. Every student graduating today has traveled a remarkable journey to reach this moment. But graduates, you know this day belongs not only to you, but also to your parents, your family, and friends. To the parents, grandparents, siblings, children, loved ones of our graduates, we salute you. Your support, your encouragement, patience, and love have brought us to this fabulous event. Graduates, please stand and show your appreciation to your parents and loved ones.
It wouldn't be spring without flowers, as autumn brings in the joy of colors. Summer blooms and winter glee brings hope and beauty to life's journey. Plant a tree, for they'll carry on. Let sunlight play across your path. Begin your journey towards your dream. Let God's majestic presence lead on. So give your dream a try today. No matter what people say, when this magical day is just a memory, begin to be what you will be someday. Though your path may be strewn with trials, and the way is sometimes rough, don't give up, for joy is waiting. Every gray cloud has a silver lining. Build your dream for a bright tomorrow. Be the best that you can be. For dreamers see things differently, not as they are, but as they want them to be. So give your dream a try today, no matter what people say. When this magical day is just a memory, begin to be what you will be someday. So dream on, have faith, keep believing. Like an eagle, fly high and touch the sky. So give your dream a try today, no matter what people say. When this magical day is just a memory, begin to be what you will be someday. When this magical day is just a memory, begin to be what you will be someday. Begin to be what you will be
Our graduates' journey wasn't easy, as it wasn't without late nights, endurance, sacrifice, and so much more. Graduates, you now have an excellent foundation you will build on every day going forward as you prepare for the bar examination. But do not forget the hard work and the dedication of the College of Law's roster of faculty who have equipped you with the skills and the knowledge required of a lawyer. May we now request the graduates to please stand and give their professors who are watching at home a good round of applause.
Thank you for teaching me how to love, showing me what the world means, what I've been dreaming of. And now I know there is nothing that I could not do. Thanks to you for teaching me how to feel, showing me my emotions, letting me know what's real from what is not. What I've got is more than I'd ever hope for. And
Graduation also marks the graduates' enlistment to the JMC Alumni Association. May we now request Ms. Eunice L. Ambrosio, Excellence Awardee for Legal Research, to lead the graduates in the Pledge of Loyalty.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Eunice L. Ambrosio, hereby pledge my loyalty to Jose Maria College. I promise to uphold the honor and dignity of this institution, to conduct myself with utmost and sober sense of responsibility, to carry on the ideals and principles for which she stands, to consecrate myself according to her noble vision, and to live up to the moral and spiritual values she has inculcated in me, with the highest standard of excellence. So help me God.
May we request Ms. Maria Gracia Di Magnao, President of JMC Alumni Association, to lead the graduates in the formal induction of the Class of 2020's inclusion to the Alumni Association.
May I request the graduates to please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, kindly state your name, having been conferred as member of the Jose Maria College Alumni Association, do solemnly swear that I will bear true faith to the ideals of my beloved alma mater, the Jose Maria College, and that I will preserve and protect the Constitution and bylaws of its Alumni Association. So help me God.
To express their sense of belonging, pride, and loyalty to the school, our graduates, together with the KJC Chorale, will now render the JMC hymn.
This year, Jose Maria, hail to the great Academe, the emblem of glory and grace, beloved alma mater dear. The path you have laid bare with future brightly there, walking through your halls
At this juncture, Dr. Felix C. Chavez Jr., JMC Senior Vice President for Operations and Research, will now officially close today's ceremony.
The administrative officers of the Jose Maria College, headed by Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo Carion Quiboloy, Chairman and Founding President. Ma'am Ingrid C. Canada, Chief Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Ma'am Teresita T. Dandan, International Administrator, Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, President, JMC Board of Trustees. Ma'am Rosemary N. Dimagnaong, School Administrator. Dr. Jose Maria S. E. Gonzalez, School President. Attorney Israelito P. Torion, Dean, College of Law. Dr. Josephine D. Ortega, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Joe Mark M. Libre, Vice President for External Affairs. Ma'am Angelina P. San, Vice President for Finance. Faculty members, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today is a remarkable day in the history of Jose Maria College as we celebrate the success of the pioneer graduates of the College of Law. I am deeply honored by the opportunity to share the excitement with you in this very special day. You have accomplished a great deal to wear those caps and gowns, and all of you are blessed with talents and are worth congratulating. How many times have we imagined what this day to be like? Despite the health crisis that the whole world is facing, here we are today celebrating your most memorable day. It took you another 4 years to finally get the diploma you have been working so hard for. Who would have thought that you were able to survive the roller coaster ride of law school and would be here listening to this speech? Indeed, you have come a long way in this journey. Now, you have passed the challenges, and it's time for you to move on to a bigger fight, which is the real world. The lessons you have learned in class will surely help you to get through the next stage of yours. But remember, most of these are just formulas and theories. They are not the only things that will help you go through. You will be facing the real challenge, the people around you. Also, don't forget to thank the people behind your achievements. Above all, to the Father Almighty, who have made all things possible, for without Him, we can do nothing. This means that there is no glory that should be ascribed to man, but to God only. As you leave the portals of Jose Maria College, being the future lawyers, never ever forget the values that this institution has inculcated in you. Justice, order, spirituality, empowerment, motivation, accountability, respect, integrity, and being action-oriented. May the Almighty Father bless all of you, and once again, congratulations.
The JMC Vice President for External Affairs, Dr. Joe Mark M. Libre, will have some important announcement.
Education goes on here in Jose Maria College. We are ready for an online education. To keep our students safe, the Jose Maria College shall make use of two learning delivery options, whichever is more preferable and convenient for our learners as we embrace the new normal for education. Online delivery for students with stable internet connections, and self-paced learning for students with unstable internet connection. In support of the students' financial condition in these difficult times, the school management approves the provisional reduction of fees for current school year. Also, the school did not increase its tuition fee for this school year. Our online enrollment is ongoing. And of course, true to his compassion for the Filipino people and to his mission to provide accessible and quality education, especially to the youth, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo Carrion Quiboloy approves the further adjustment of school fees for the school year 2020 to 2021. And the founding president hopes that these adjustments would help families to continue the education of their children despite the pressing global situation of COVID-19 pandemic. And this is also a testament that the founding president's advocacy on transparent towards an assured, consistent, and quality education. And we are so happy to announce and inform everyone that the opening of the classes for the IBED department, it will be on August 3 of 2020, the senior high school department, August 3 of 2020, the college department, August 10, 2020, the Doctor of Medicine program, August 10, 2020. And of course, the Jose Maria College Juris Doctor program is also accepting an online enrollment and online admission that will be until June 29 of 2020. The official start of classes for the College of Law will be June 29, 2020. Let's work hand in hand as we pursue an assured, consistent, quality education. Your future is our mission.
Congratulations to the Juris Doctor class of 2020. This formally concludes the first commencement exercises of the Jose Maria College of Law. Thank you again to our commencement speaker, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, Dr. Eleanor L. Cardona, Professor Rosemary N. Di Magnaong, Dr. Jose Maria S. E. Gonzalez, JMC Executive Management Officials, Dean Israelito P. Torion, law faculty and staff, graduates, their parents, family, and friends who are tuning in now. Thank you for you have been with our graduates every step of the way. We express our profound gratitude to all of you for joining us remotely in this celebration. To our class of 2020, this may not be how exactly you plan to make history, but at least you have the best law degree from JMC. We are proud of what you have done, and we are very excited of what you will do in the future. Both in and outside of your careers, you have the responsibility to use your J. Marian education to serve your clients with integrity and serve your communities passionately. Once again, congratulations to our Juris Doctor class of 2020. Thank you and good day.
The Jose Maria College is a non-sectarian, globally competitive institution and is well known for its world-class facilities. As academe vies for excellence across the globe, it ensures to provide assured, consistent, and quality education at the most affordable school fees. At the Jose Maria College, we create an inclusive and supportive environment that provides vibrant moments for students to explore opportunities, to develop leadership, and demonstrate a strong sense of service. We empower students to become the best that they can be. And once again, we would like to express our gratitude to our commencement speaker, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, for his very inspiring message and vision, and for without his support, all of this would not have been made possible. And to the class of 2020, we are proud of what you have done and what you will do in the years to come. We know you are now ready to lead and make the Jose Maria College, College of Law, and the whole nation proud. The JMC College of Law Juris Doctor program, being guided from its founding president, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy's principles, mission, continues to impart the same academic discipline, striving to serve the best interests of the profession and the nation. Once again, congratulations. Indeed, your future is our mission.